Man, welcome back to the first edition of the O Show. My guy O join us in the building. We're gonna talk about the Dirt Bowl. Oh man, how you doing? Welcome back. Had a had a good vacation. Got your suntan on and everything.
Man, I'm doing great, man. It's good to be back, man. It's always good to get away,
Yes
but
sir.
it's always good to get back home, man, to your
Yes sir.
natural surroundings, man. So I'm happy and glad to be back.
Bet man. Oh man, had a good vacation. Oh, missed some games, but you best believe he was tuning in to Big Things Kentucky Live, watching it, commenting and stuff. So it was good to have him, man. Oh man, so first of all, let's get started. Tell us about this year Dope Bro so far.
Man, it is going great, man. We have great competition, man, especially at the top of the league. You know what I'm saying? And then you have some guys who are on the bottom of the league that are scratching and trying to get that first win and trying to get out of the graveyard. So, man, overall, man, it's been a great league so far.
All right, man. So, like I say, you talked about what you've seen so far. The team scrapping from the bottom. So go. Oh, I got to go to it, man. Who's them bottom feeders? Who's them cats that disappointed you? Got your heart hurt and got you up at night taking Alka-Seltzer? Who is it though?
Man, the teams that's disappointing my heart right now, man, are the 76ers and the Sonics. Both of them right now are 2-4. I expected more things because we talked on the previous show that I felt like the Sixers, Sixers are my sleeper team.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And right now they sleeping on me.
Yeah.
they have not waken up. So right now they're 2-4. And another team are the Sonics with so much talent and potential right now, and they've added a player in Keedy Simpson. You know what I'm saying? Who can get to the basket? Who's a mighty mouse
Yeah,
man.
he's tough.
He is tough, and right now they're sitting at 2-4. So right now those are the two teams that's disappointing. And last but not least, we got to talk about the Kings.
They be talking bad about the Kings on Facebook.
They,
Is it that bad, really?
they,
Come on,
they,
Briscoe. Come on, Briscoe.
they actually have a competitive team, man. And it's just like, you know what I'm saying. Last night they were up 4. Last 40 seconds gets away from them. They lose the game. So right now they're sitting at 0-6.
Mm.
So man, I don't see where they're gonna get a win at, man. To
Is
be
that
honest,
bad?
they may get a win in a couple of weeks. They play another team, the Bucks, but
You said a couple of weeks. A couple of weeks.
it's rough trading out there for the Kings right now, man.
Oh man, it's rough.
Yeah, it's rough out there.
Now we got rid of the bottom feeders. Now who right there in that middle you think could creep up into that upper echelon with the Magics, the Bulls, and them such? Who could sweet creep up in that upper echelon there?
Well, right now in the middle of the pack are the Rockets. They're 2-2. They had two tough early games. They played the Grizzlies, and I think they played the Magic. And they took two early losses, and they, set them down 0-2. And they've won a couple games in a row, and they have a dynamic backcourt. They have 4 dynamic guards who can get it however they want it. You know what I'm saying? So that's a team in the middle of the pack that will be one of the top 3 or 4 teams by the end of the season. Also, the Wizards, who are led by Nick Keaton, who was last year's leading scorer. They had a big win last night, and right now they're sitting at 3-3. Also, another team to be looking out for in the middle of the pack are the Hornets.
Mm.
They they had the Magic on the ropes the other night. They had the Magics on the ropes the other night. Yeah, couldn't get the job done, but they were also missing 2 of their better players, Rashad Hampton and Jerome Morton. But the vets kept them in the game. Said Tate hit 5 straight at one point, 3-pointers, ended up with 18. And they had another young guy who plays on the team. He's in high school, Breland Morrison. He ended up with 23. So I think those 3 teams are sitting in the middle of the pack that also could be a dangerous team come playoff time.
Let's go and get to the top of the food chain, baby. Who you like at the top of the food chain?
Hey, man, it's the same usual suspects, man. The same usual suspect is the Bulls and the Magic. The Magic and the Bulls.
All right, now, man, these 2 teams had an arm race this offseason, and it's good because they didn't just pick up anybody. They picked who fit into their system and who could buy and say, look, you ain't going to score many points, but you're going to be on a great team. Mm-hmm. So give me some of them additions from the Magic first, who you like.
So the Magic, who I like, who they added up, as you said, Dominic Smith, he's a two-way player. He's gonna play on both ends of the court, and you know what I'm saying. And he can get a bucket, and you can probably put him on the other team's best offensive weapon. Also, they added P.D. Lindsey. He came from the Rockets. You know what I'm saying? He's young. He's athletic. He's a slasher. He also plays defense. And another player that they added was Michael Moreno from EKU.
Okay.
You know, he's only played a couple games, but he can loom large as being size for them. You know,
Does he got his 3 games in?
I'm thinking he might have 2 at this point.
So
He's one away.
All right.
Yeah. Also for the Magic, Lee Ridgway. You know what I'm saying? He was out last year coaching with Coach Pope. Now he's back in Lexington with Coach Pope on the University of Kentucky staff.
The big pickup, yes sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Coach, have you seen UK kids out there? They done pop
Yeah,
their head out
yeah.
there.
There's been several guys that's come out throughout the season. It's been out to check out the league just in general, just not with league playing, but just in the you know what I'm saying, during the league period.
And when we was growing up, that was the thing.
Yeah.
Either some of them played or some of them definitely show up and be out in attendance for
Definitely.
sure. All right, let's talk about the Bulls now.
So the Bulls, they added, you know what I'm saying, Troy Stewart, who came from the Sonics. He's a big guard. He can, you know, he's shifty. He can get down low. He can bang away with them. The Bulls added Stan Simpson, who, if they end up playing the Magic, can match up with Big Dre with the Magic.
Hey, Big Dre,
So,
he's a house.
Yeah.
He's a house.
Also, they added Conway. He's a shooter. Jacob Conway. He can flat out score. Yeah, he's nice with it too. So the Bulls, they've added pieces, and also DeAndre Dishman.
Oh, that's a big pickup too.
Yeah.
Yes, a stud.
So,
Played EKU and
yeah.
East Tennessee State.
Yeah, he's another big body, so they can throw another big body at Dre. You know what I'm saying? And they can match up with Quan Evans. So, you know, it to me, honestly, it's gonna be hard to beat those 2 teams, man, with the additions that they have and some old comers getting healthy. Dominique Higgins, he was hurt last year for the Bulls, and now he's back and healthy. So that's another piece for the Bulls.
Walking bucket.
Yes.
Walking bucket.
Yes.
I'm telling you, the poor man's Michael Jordan. Not Ron Harper, but the poor man's Michael Jordan.
Yeah. So, like I said, man, I've always, like, I don't know if you guys have seen what I've been putting on our Dirt Book page. They're not going to move until someone beats them. So they're going to be 1-2.
Hard to beat them.
Yes.
And you are going to get that game Super Sunday at 7:30.
July 21st.
Yes, sir. Okay, get your popcorn.
Get
your
there
popcorn.
early.
Get there early. And look, I need a VIP park. Get the cart. Come get me from the truck. I got to be there for this. I can't miss this.
Yes,
I can't
sir.
miss this. All right, old man. As we close out our teen segment of the show, let's go on with the Power 9, the first Power 9 of the season. The Power 9 gets people in their feelings a little bit.
Hey, man.
The Power 9 gets them in their feelings.
Win games. Win games.
As the kids say less. Say less.
Win games. So starting off with the Power 9, we got number 9, the Wizards. They're led by Nick Keaton's last year leading scorer, and this year they have another. He has some help. Chris Armstead, man. Last night he put in 23 while Nick had 19. So you know what I'm saying. The Wizards, they're starting to make a move right now.
All right. What we got next?
Next we have the Heat. They're led by Jay Bird and Harden. Now, right now they're flying under the radar. Nobody's really talking about them. They're sitting there at 3-1, you know. So they're making their way through, filling themselves through the weeds. So we're gonna see what's gonna happen with them.
I said 3-1, a favorable schedule so far. They ain't had the belly of the beach yet.
Yeah,
3-1.
Sometimes you get early in the season.
Yeah, you get to catch them back out of guard.
Yeah, you get to catch some people, and they've caught some people right now. So I think their schedule's going to pick up here a little later on in the season, and we're going to see what that 3-1 right now. What they say is you are who your record says you are.
Well, they say they're good right now then.
So right now they're 3-1, so they're in the Power 9.
All right, who we got next? Team near and dear to our hearts right here, baby.
We have the Lakers, Southside Lakers, man. Right now coached by
Marcus Gurdon, ain't he?
DeMarcus Gurdon, yes.
Shout out.
Yeah, led by J.L. Lewis. Man, the only thing that scares me about these cats, man, they don't have size. The Marquell Johnson, he's a good guard, man. T. Cooney, he's gritty. He can do.
Okay, yeah, team, get down there and get up if you got to.
Yeah, Travell Cooney, man, he gets down there and does the dirty work. But right now, their size, it kills me, man, that they don't have the size that's going to be able to compete with the bigger guys. At number 6, we have the Rockets. Like I said, they started out 0-2. You know what I'm saying? But myself and Debo Gibson, we were talking about this the other day. They probably have the best backcourt combination in the league with Tavion Hollingsworth, James Lindsay, Sam Parrish, and Terrence Clayton Murphy. I mean, those four right there, they're interchangeable. They all play defense, and they can all get you a bucket. So right now, man, right now they're sitting at 6. Like I said earlier, they're gonna make their way to the top 3 or 4.
Now, my question about them is two things. One, do they have a bid to compete with the other bigs in
Yes,
the league?
they have a couple bigs, Kai Jones and Dontel. Oh, what is I can't remember Dontel's last name, but he played at Dunbar. He's a big as well. They're deep too.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
They're deep. They're deep.
So my next question is, you talking about 4 buckets on each team they've been on. All 4 of them guys have been buckets. Can all 4 of them merge together and say, you know what, this is your night. You go get the 20. I'll get the 10.
And it's starting to get that way because right now in those first couple games where they played, I think they played the Magic and the Grizzlies. They were trying to find themselves. And so now I think they're starting to find themselves and they're starting to mesh and they're starting to play together. So at number 5, we have the Young Thunder, led by Amari Owens, Courtney Ware, Jeremiah Godfrey, Thurman Wade, Terry Cason. Those young cats, man.
Yeah, that's a young team. Yeah.
Yeah, they're young. 4 of them are still in high school playing ball. Terry Cason probably had the dunk of the year.
Oh,
man, I don't know if y'all seen it, been on the page to see the dunk, but that young fella got up and did his thing. They might right now be the sleeper team that they could possibly make a run and end up in the Final Four if they can keep all those young guys here.
Yeah. What? So anybody? I mean, they got the size too.
They lack size, but I think
Godfrey's long.
Yeah, Godfrey's long, but he's not.
He
doesn't have that girth. So right now I feel like they can sneak and get somebody, but at the same time, do they have the experience to be able to knock somebody off? Number 4, we have the Raptors. They're led by Tyreek Miller, Dustin Gerald, and Quay Charlton, and Dre Davis.
Dre done came out of retirement?
Yeah, Dre's come out of retirement. They should be 5-0 right now. They were up 8 with 2 minutes to go. No, they were up 7 with 2 minutes to go and lost to the Rockets. Rockets went on a 9-0 run to end the game and knocked them off. So they should be sitting here at 5-0. Yeah. So, but the thing is with them, they don't have enough depth. I'm sure Gerald may be the leading scorer in the league right now because I know he's had several 20-point games. He's had a 27-point game. So, the Raptors, if they could have added a big man and some depth, they would probably be one of the top 3 teams right now. Number 3, the Grizzlies. Now, this team is intriguing. So they've added great pieces, man. They've added size, they've added scoring, they've added defense, they've added the whole gambit. Led by Boss Boone, Nick Triscoe, Traynard Chester, and Eric Trigg Jr. They have talent. Does talent equate to getting them over the hump? On paper, yeah, that's what our producer said. On paper, but
so I'm watching them play and I'm thinking, man, they got right. But I watched the Tanar cat come down. I think 4 straight possessions and just. You know what I'm saying? I know he's a bucket.
He can shoot you in the game.
Yeah.
He can shoot you out.
So I'm wondering if Dalton Bruner, man, I know he's a bucket for him. You steady, probably one of the steadiest, most consistent guys probably running in the league. So, but I wonder if there's going to be any frustration there. Are they going to be able to get past that and like you said, continue? Because they got the size, they got shooters. Tanar's a walking bucket. So, all them other young cats. It's about Boss Boone. We know Boss is special. Man. Yeah, special talent.
Very special. And I think the addition of Boss could be the common factor.
Yes, because he's the basketball player.
Yeah.
He's the basketball player.
I think that he can be like, look, Traynard, I'm going to get you the ball, but let me handle it and let me run the show, and then we get you involved. But if they don't start inside out, they're going to be nothing's going to work. they have to get Trisco involved along with Charles Sweat Washington.
Yeah.
Because if they don't get those two bigs going and you know what I'm saying, establishing something down low, all the other stuff is not gonna work.
And you talk about Eric Trigg Jr., but you also got the other tall light skinned kid, Jordan.
Jordan Green.
Yeah, Jordan Green. I mean, them two big fours. You know,
Yeah.
that are fives normally. So I watched them play together. They actually played pretty good off each other.
And right now they know their role. You know what I'm saying? They know that they're not gonna get very many shots, so they know that their primary thing to do out there on the floor is to play defense and rebound.
Okay.
And Pookie had an all-around game a couple games ago, or talking about Eric Trigg Jr. So, you know, it's just knowing your role, knowing what you need to do while you're out there on the floor. Number 2, the Bulls.
Now, hold on. Before you go, somebody called himself being the biggest Bulls fan back there. But he will jump ship in a heartbeat. Even though I heard him, he's a Magic fan, too. You heard a couple shows ago.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm just saying.
He said, our Magic.
My Magic.
Yeah.
But are you going to catch some grief between this 1 and 2?
No.
I'll let you go on.
No, we will not catch grief because both of them know that the Magic are the 2-time defending champs.
We'll see.
And when it was flipped, vice versa, there was no beef because they know in order to be number 1, you got to beat number 1. And we're going to see that again. We're reiterating this July 21st.
We need some big flashes. You need flashes. We need a big
July
flash.
21st at 7:30 p.m. And the Bulls, like we said earlier, Chris Coffey, Dominique Higgins, and the old guy, Antoine Barber.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, Antoine Barber. You be like, man, this cat still got Antoine Barber come out and light your tail up.
Hey man,
Light your tail.
He can come out and give you 20 in a heartbeat.
Yes.
And
yes.
you know, it's just the Bulls are still the Bulls. You know what I'm saying? They're led by Debo and Haig, and you know, and they're gonna run off what they're going on, man.
Do you see their role? Has their role changed any from what? Because Debo was the man. He walked down, he'd get you a bucket back to back to back to back, need be when he needs to be done. And you know, Haig just, you know, even though being out last year, you know, he's still the man. So has their role changed?
Their role has not changed. I guess when they get a team together and they start to talk during the preseason. Look, this is what it's all about, man. Nobody's above anybody else, but they all know who the guy is. And he's proven that. He's proven that over the last several years. Is Debo.
Yeah.
You know, he's done it on all levels when they go out and play in these classics and these tournaments. Debo is the head of the snake.
We'll see.
And number 1, the Magic. Go ahead. Come on. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Y'all know.
Go
Magic are the Magic. We are on track.
The Magic. Hey, let me tell you something. They call him the mascot.
Yeah.
Paul Jones.
A.K.A. Paul Beverly, Pat Beverly.
This kid hit a big 3 the other night, man. They were playing the Hornets. Went from a 2-possession game to a 3-possession game with a big 3 he hit in the final probably 50 seconds of that game. He's the unsung hero for that team because what he does on the defensive end helps dictate what the rest of the team does. You know, he's not going to give you a lot of points. He's not flashy. He's going to sit down on you. He's going to play defense and hopefully hit a big shot late in the game. Yeah. And another person that is the glue to that team that he gets no pub is Taylor Martin.
Yeah.
Man, this dude.
15 for him.
Yes. This dude has hit big shots over the years for them, man, to get them over the hump along to go with, you know what I'm saying, the rest of the talent that they have. But, you know what I'm saying, Paul and T. Martin, you know what I'm saying, big contributors for the Magic, man.
And Big Dre. Lord,
Yeah,
a lot of man out there. I ain't gonna lie.
Dre's a load. And that's the reason why the Bulls went to go get who they got. Because they was like, man, we can't keep having Antoine guard Big Dre, man. So they went to go add Dishman and Simpson. So hopefully that can negate some of the stuff that Big Dre does.
Absolutely. All right, old man. I ain't that great group of Power 9 right there. Name one team that was on the cusp for me.
One team that's on the cusp. I want to say the Hornets. They're right there. They're 2-3, 2-4 right now. But no, they're 2-3 right now. I think that's what it is. And they have a great mixture of talent as far as veteran leadership and the young guys. So right there, they're right there on the cusp. they could be there. I'm pretty sure they're going to be in the mix come playoff time.
All right. Well, that's O's Power 9. You'll see that every week. He'll flash up. Even for our show, there'll be an old Power 9 for sure. You'll see that Power 9 for sure because, it gets folks in their feelings. All right, man. I know you see a lot of games, even being on vacation. What are some of the most outstanding players so far you've seen in this season?
Well, one of the outstanding players who plays for the Raptors is Dustin Gerald. He, like I said, right now he's putting buckets out there. He's getting buckets. Another one is Boss Boone. Yeah, his first year back. You know what I'm saying? So athletic, walking bucket. He plays on both ends of the floors, and you can never go too far in this discussion without saying Darius Jones-Gibson, Debo, and also Quan Evans, who plays for the Magic. Man, I mean, those cats can get it. So, also, who's also having a great year so far is Amari Owens, the Bryan Station product.
Junior.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's also having a great year as well.
Man, you mentioned the high school young kid. Let's go on jump into the high schoolers. It's an influx of high schoolers. I mean, I'm surprised to see him. I guess a lot of people see Amari had the season he had from Dirt Bowl and how it translated playing to high school.
Mm-hmm.
Now you got two of the Adams brothers. Both the Adams brothers are playing.
Yes.
And name me another few cats that stand out for the high schoolers.
Yeah. Sabrat, who plays at Douglas.
Oh, I like Sarah. I like his game. I like
Man.
He can jump out the gym. I did not expect it from him.
Yes, Sabrat. He's in the league playing. Kaufman from Sayre,
who's a three-sport
athlete,
three-star football player, looking to commit soon. Hey,
yes.
That's big.
We have Thurman Wade, who plays at Woodford County.
Man, he's just a junior. He'll be a junior?
I think he'll be a sophomore.
Okay.
I think he'll be a sophomore this year.
Okay, good. Okay, then.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Also, we have Terry Kaysen, who plays at Douglas. Man, we that whole Warriors team is pretty much high school players. You have a couple kids. Coach Truck's guy from Sayre. Yes. Reeser. Yeah.
From Station.
No, from Sayre.
Okay.
Yeah. The kid from Great Crossing, Godfrey.
Yeah.
He's playing in the league. I mean, there's a whole influx. There's probably about 15 guys from high school. More than that. There's probably at least 20 high schoolers playing. And they're all scattered around on different teams. They're not all just on
one team.
Yeah, they're not just all on the Warriors. They're not just all on the Thunder. You know what I'm saying? Two of the cats played for the 76ers. There's a couple cats that plays on different teams, man. So it's an influx of high school kids playing, and it's growing our league, and it's making our league better.
That's the question. Is it good to have them young cats out there getting to work in? And are you surprised? A lot of coaches and parents are saying, we'll give it a shot.
Well, I'm not surprised because of the success that Amari had last year.
Yeah.
So now that they see that, okay, this Dirt Bowl thing can help because now you're playing against older guys, you're playing against grown men, you're playing against college players, you're playing against pros, you're playing against former pros. You know what I'm saying? So those guys, those older guys are talking to those younger guys on the floor.
Yeah, which is good.
You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, you shouldn't have did this, but you should have did this. Or you should use your right more instead of being so ball dominant left. So there's a lot of conversations that's going on out there in the league, and the trash talking helps them too.
You can have that. Yeah, it's a grown man talking to you there. He got a wife and 6 kids at home. Yeah, so he got bills, so he's angry. He really is angry at you.
Yeah, so a lot of that goes on, but it's healthy, and it gets those guys to be able to compete. You know what I'm saying? When they go back to the high school level, be like, whatever you're talking about, man. I've heard words during the summer, and let's go get it.
All right. Also, you see this T-shirt I'm carrying on, brought to you from Love Your Designs, J Tall and Mr. Fina Tall there in Wynn City. So holler at them, holler at the truck, and we'll get you one of these shirts. Oh man, great first episode. Got to sit down with you. Good to hear you, man. The knowledge this man has of basketball and what he does. You see him in our coverage of high school basketball this past year. So man, great insight on each team and each player of that league, man. Salute to you.
Man, I would like to thank y'all for giving me the platform to be able to do this, man, and help promote the Lexington Dirt Bowl. So, guys, much love and much appreciation to you guys.
We better than the Lord will take care. As always, just be a living donor. I'm Coach Bew, my man O for the old show. Coach Truck behind the cameras. Coach Truck, anything else?